Alright, testing. Anything looking at me? Alright, cool. Oops. So last we left off, I defeated the boss of the second dungeon. We ended up here at Queens. And now we're gonna head over down and start the shipwreck shenanigans. Apologize for the wonky camera. I'm driving one-handed here because I'm drinking some Jack Daniels while I play. It's kind of funny. Every single village you end up at, there is at least one survivor. Probably just to help you move the plot along. For those of you who don't already know, minor spoiler alert, this guy is immortal. He's telling me this history about the town, but he was there. Looks pretty good for his age. Do an inventory check real quick. Remember what I had. Tasty water. So yeah, I'm pretty set. Looks like. Don't really need this. I'll just do it now. I'm gonna change my weapon attributes to holy, because most of the things down in the depths are undead, despite the fact that a lot of them are water creatures. So, you definitely want to be holy up for this for the most part. And there's no reason not to, like, switch on the fly for certain fights, but it's a good idea to just have your default set. Oh, that's right, I have to press X. We all live in a turtle submarine. So in case you guys didn't read or don't know about any of the exposition here, the reason I'm going to the shipwreck is that it's used as a warehouse. So the villagers knew the shipwreck is here, and they use it to store goods. At least they used to. Same routine as ever until you get Ruby for this particular run. Switch to your cats and never switch back unless you have to. Oh, not dead. Oh, see? That's that holy damage. 157. And there's the hook, so there's no reason to fight anything else on this floor unless I want more experience. No reason to really waste resources. Do not have the key. I'll just kill it, why not? And there's this. Alright. Who wants to bet that this chest has the key in it? Wow, look at that. The opposite direction you press the button for. That's alright though. Extra half second of my life. So this is where I was expecting the damage drop off to be, but I guess we're good for now. Maybe it'll be towards the second half of this dungeon. Maybe I won't feel it at all. It'll probably be most relevant during boss fights, in those later game dungeons, I guess. As you can see, I'm still fighting things despite the fact that I really don't need to, but I'll just zoom back. Yeah, it's those awkward moments when you're in a hallway with someone and they go left and you go left, and life gourds. I don't need to fight you. We've established this. Can you please move? Stew. Nothing here other than a chest on the other end. Ah, there we go. It's a Goro door. Aha, look at that. Just when he was getting thirsty. Stay thirsty, my friends. As you can see, I'm a little ally switch happy at the moment. Sorry. Why shouldn't I be? Potato cake. Potato cakes are the best fishing bait for the sole reason that they are the only fishing bait that you can use to catch the Barangarion. And that is obviously the best fish in the game. Catching it is worth a trophy and a butt ton of fishing points. Not to mention it helps you unlock a weapon, and I think the Baron Garyon sword is a thing. Oh, that's one floor down. We'll probably average 6 minutes a floor. That's the dream anyway. Door number 2. Look at that, so good I hit it without even looking. In case you're wondering why I'm not healing my slingshot, it takes like at least 3 shots to bring me down 1. So that's 6 is worth like 18 shots. So, you know, no real reason to heal. Yet. I'll probably heal it when it gets to 3 or so. To restart. I hope it doesn't do that on its own. I'm just gonna let that sit there on the screen and ignore it. Heavies are super important here because a lot of the fish you catch in the ocean like to eat petite fish and heavies. The beeping does get a little annoying, and I'll start healing it sooner just for the sake of our ears. It's kind of like in Pokemon, the old games, back when you were at critical health, it would just beep forever. That's why I like the newer ones, where it just beeps like when you go to crit health, as opposed to constantly. Don't you love it when all the outlaws in like one room? Ah, saddest words in the game. Durant's feather disappeared. There you go. Hello to everyone just joining. Say, if you couldn't tell by the title of the stream, it's a default weapon only challenge run. I'm only allowed to use default. See, that Chris knife is gonna be useless. I can sell it. Maybe I will. Alright, there's plenty of water on this particular floor. So the rules are, can only use default weapons, I can use stamina potions, they're allowed, and I can use non-default weapons on previous dungeon floors as long as I don't make any dungeon progress. This is for the sole purpose of upgrading them to status break them in case I want to put their abilities on my default weapons. So if I want Thirst or Stop or Steal, I can get them feasibly. I probably won't be using any of these abilities, just to make it slightly more challenging, especially since I am allowing myself to broken dagger weapons up. But that's because characters are immeasurably pathetic when you don't do that. Due to a mysterious force, I have to drink more water. Oh, look at that, more water. Should be a chest here. Oh, it's over here. Another heavy. I mean, that's good for the bank. I've said before on past streams that I don't intend to really do any fishing or extracurricular content. I'm just gonna... I am 100%ing every village, but I'm not doing anything other than that. Just 100% villages, 100% bosses, 100% dungeons, up to the defeating of the genie, and that's where I'll call it a run. It's not really a speedrun, but I am using some speedrunning tactics here and there. As you might be able to tell with the fact that the first 2 villages completed in under 4 hours. Which is honestly a pretty good time. Ouch, don't stab me, man. To get tetanus, this is rusty. My philosophy on these circles, I've said it, I'll say it again, is never touch them if you can avoid it. The more you touch them, the more likely it is for you to get negative results. And I like to try to save the positive results as much as possible. I've already used 2 during this playthrough. One in the first dungeon to get stamina to take out stone soldiers before I had much power. And one in the second dungeon to get stamina to just get off potions. Poisons when I was out of antidotes. And soon I'll be able to buy stamina potions, which should make this pretty cheesy. But, yeah, I might limit the amount I can use per dungeon. I'll probably only be using them on boss fights anyway. That's just the weird thing about this version. I don't know if you guys can see it when that happens, but sometimes when I walk into a pole like this, like my map will spaz out. So I'll spin the camera real quick. Okay, see how the map spazzes there? Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm not used to that ever happening on the PS2. It seems to be pretty new to the PS4. It's not really a problem, so I don't really care, but it just catches my eye. Ow. I thought I was far enough back that I was not going to get stacked, but I was not. Ow. Alright, that was entirely my fault. Camera angles. I'll grab this first. Okay. Attack +1. General plan for this dungeon is to proceed until the halfway point. As always, you'll know because you won't be able to get any further. There will be a giant door that you can't open without the new character. And then at that point I'll go out and I'll build the first half of the village. We'll get some story exposition. And then we'll proceed. Alright, check this out. We're gonna upgrade the slingshot before it registers that I kill it. And that way I still get the experience for killing this thing. See? It's only 4, it doesn't matter, but still. Cat's gonna die. That's what I get for slacking off. Poisonous apple. Those are good for one thing and one thing only. Well, 2 things, I suppose. But in this run, they're only good for one thing. And that thing will soon be trashing because I'm not fishing. Aha! Treasure keys. Those sell to the shop for a measly 400 gil, which is not bad, to be honest. You know, a lot of people like to hold on to amusement for chests. I mean, sure, you don't have to... Oh, sad. But, you know, if you're just gonna guess the things anyway, there's really no point to add keys. If you catch the Mardingarion, then you really have no use for them ever anyway. Probably the most useless item in the game. Here's a fun fact about items in the game that you may or may not know. Every floor, every dungeon I should say, has an item called a backfloor key. So, the sound, the backfloor key, the whole purpose is to open the back floor of the dungeon, where enemies are stronger and there are rare drops, etc., etc. But the 8th dungeon, or the Dark Heaven Castle specifically, does not have, I think it's the 8th, I haven't counted, but it's, there's no backfloor key to it in the game. It's, some kind of feather duster, it's supposed to be. You feather dust off the portrait, and it's supposed to swing open, and then you walk through and you're on the back floor. And, so that's the thing, is that in this version, the American version of the game, there is no feather duster. It's not programmed in, I guess, I don't know why. But, in exchange for not having access to the back floor, they gave us post-game content, and we can go to the Demon Shaft, which doesn't exist in the original game. So I thought that was pretty cool, I guess. I mean, lose out on a couple content here and there, and then end up getting entire post-game content. And a weapon exclusive to our game, because without that, there's no way to get the Chronicle 2 sword. Oh. Now, in the strategy guide, it tells you that you can line these things up so the rows will hit other enemies with its attacks. I have pulled it up a couple times, but it doesn't look like it damages them. Kinda hard to say. I could try to pull it off this run. Maybe I'll try to orchestrate that. It's a fun little thing to do. Where'd that water go? Here we go. I'll just drink it now. You know what, let's clear out my inventory real quick. Throbbing Cherry. I actually once saved my own life with a Throbbing Cherry. It was hilarious. Let me set the scene for you. I was playing one of my earlier playthroughs. I was in the first dungeon, Northern Village. I was at the point in the game when I hadn't unlocked the Gaffer yet, so I didn't have access to free items. Not as many as I wanted anyway. So you have literally one antidote to your name. And I was not great at dealing with bats yet. I didn't have the cat unlocked, obviously, so it was just rough. I had a Throbbing Cherry in my inventory, and that's the thing is I didn't really think about it. I was like, crap, I have nothing here to deal with this poison, and I was trying to do something, and my friend took over the controls. And he wasn't managing the poison very well with how far he was from the water on the floor to heal us. We were switching off every like couple floors. I had gone us through one floor of the poison, and he was doing the next one. And so he was at 1 health, and I'm like, wait, pause it! And he opened up the inventory. We had literally 1 health, and there was half a second till the poison proc, and found the throbbing cherry and ate it. So what the throbbing cherry does when you eat it is it freezes you solid, but your condition switches from poison to frozen. So we just stood there frozen until it went away, but didn't die, had 1 health. And it was probably the most clutch thing I've ever done in this game. Oh, not really the most clutch, but it's up there. We'll put it top 10 most clutch events I've ever had. Anything else in here? Nope. Alright, cool. Well, other than all the chests and Atla, but that's not what I was talking about. That's a curse amulet. That's good for exactly nothing. Flapping fish! I'm just gonna trash it now. It's gonna be rotten by the time I get around to using it. So, instead of having a rotting fish in my inventory, I'll just trash it. Should have made a lamp meme when I pulled that out of there. There's a big moth on the screen or something. Let's switch just so we stop hearing the beeping. I don't intend to repair that weapon anytime soon. To the next floor. A limited zone where I can only use my best character. Oh no. Are you gonna be King Mimic? Wouldn't that be wonderful? 2 happy clowns in a single dungeon. Let's take the small box. A steel slingshot. Shooting those things can be pretty difficult, but if you time it right, you won't miss. And also, if you fight them at an angle, you're better off at hitting them, because whether they jump or not, you can still hit them. So I could be switching attributes for the shellfish, but doing that 2 extra shots really is pretty insignificant when you have as much endurance as she does. I'm saving more time by not switching elements every 1 enemy. I might end up needing to do that more later. Stand-in powder. I was talking earlier about the rules. Stand-in powder is illegal for this run. I'm not allowed to use it. I've also kind of made it so I can't use bread, but that's more of a meme than anything else. Stuff and stuff. friend's feather disappeared. We're burning through these a lot faster than I expected, to be honest. 5 floors, 3 feathers. Alright. Crap. Gotcha. Ah! A feather for my troubles. If I'm learning anything by playing this run, it's how much of a difference attributes and the breakers make. There we go. Oh, don't you love it when the second to last item is the crystal? Especially on a floor with no Atla. That's after you've killed all the enemies. That's the best time. It's really the best. I mean, I guess it kind of confirms that it cleared the floor. Wow, okay, I'm so close to leveling up. What an inopportune time. Well, whatever, you know, let's try Goro. I hate this guy to bits, but we'll, get to smash bonk. 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 Ah! Okay, so it's still at iframes. Alright. That's the meanest thing about them. It's locked. I wonder if it'll be an explosion. Nope, it's poison. Aha! Another weapon I can't use. Or whatever, 1, 2. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, no. That's the exit. It's nice. I hear rolling blades. Remember, when it comes to the rose, footwork. Just slow enough to be annoying, just fast enough to be lethal. Playthrough, the game glitched on me, and people weren't 100% happy here, despite being in locations I put them in the past that made them 100% happy. Specifically, the sheriff wasn't happy being near the king. He didn't, for some reason, it wasn't registering for him that I put him in that spot. I don't know why. Never figured it out. Because, you know, like I said, run before that from the exact same spot. Perfectly fine. I do have a kind of a set way that I like having my villages. I do take some creative liberties between playthroughs, though it's not very exactly the same, but they're usually relatively the same. Remember, up, circle, and swing. Up, circle, swing. Ow, where did you come from? He's got more reach than I do. Let's show him what reach really means. Now, see if I can... No, I think I should show it the experience drop no matter what. Oh well. Whatever, one kill is not gonna ruin her. In case you're wondering why my main character's stats are so low, it's because I'm literally avoiding using him as much as possible. At the moment, he has my most magical damage scaling, which is kind of nice, but it really doesn't matter whether I have Goro's physical strength and the cat's range, so there's really no reason to use him to do anything other than open an Atla, so I haven't really been wasting any resources powering him up. So that's why his health is still at 70 and he has like no water. Go get the map and the jewel as the last two chests. I have to keep this, don't I? Oh, there it is. Ah! Camera angles, buddy. Camera angles. Camera is not your friend. Aha, look! There it is, the map. There's a place you gotta get, he can get you there, I bet. He's the map. There's a place you gotta go, he's the one you gotta know. Spit at me, buddy. Alright. Oh no, I'm cursed. I can't change weapons. You know what though? Just because I have no other use for it, because I can't throw it, we're gonna use a holy water. There you go, folks. Pro strats. Holy water heals curses. Sam! I am Sam. Sam I am. Let's go give this guy some green eggs and ham, as they say. Oh, crap. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. Stop blocking, Sam. Accept your fate. Is that the key? It is the key. Don't you love how they pose for the camera when they get the key? Super exciting. Oh cool, they can just go. I'm not actually gonna leave right now. There's the outlet to be gotten. Speaking of. Sam? But I just killed him. wasn't gonna dump one of those yet in case I found water here, but I don't want him to die just because I'm switching between characters with water as low as it is. Yo. Oops. There's the ship cabin key. I guess I can look now. Yeah, there's not there's any water on this floor, so it's probably still good to use it there. Aha! The king. See the blast radius on that attack he just used? It's a good thing that didn't have any hitboxes. That would have been toast. That'd make this game a whole lot harder. There are 4 Atla in here? Holy crap. No, 3 Atla and 2 chests, okay. That is way more normal. The only problem with this dungeon is the sheer amount of obstacles in it. It doesn't have any like super annoying enemies, except for the cannon dudes. Those cannon guys are a pain. I guess the masks of Arja are kind of obnoxious, especially because if you get so close to kill them in the first place, but they're not that big a deal. If you learn how to deal with them, they're, piece of cake. Oh, looks like I missed an enemy. Let me just go pick him up for the sake of completion. Yes, I just assumed that monster's gender. What are you gonna do about it? I thought I could still clip him again. The real enemies are these poles. I think we're arriving at the halfway point of the dungeon soon. That blast radius is still coming onto my screen. Man, there's the key. Oh, it was so heavy, that's what it was. Alright, no, I must have already picked it up earlier. Water. Bicycle. Too bad I can't ride it right now. That'd be pretty amusing. That's the item this game is missing. A bicycle for the main character to ride around dungeons on. Maybe a unicycle would have been nicer. More classy, really. Just give me a monocle and a unicycle and I'm a happy guy. Now this dungeon is unique in that its halfway point and its final boss point aren't like normal points. Whereas in every other dungeon, there's a single floor where you just can't move any further because of where the door is. This one does have that, but it's less of a big deal floor. Like in the Goro floor, there's a huge snake battle. In Norun, there's the huge battle with Sethyas, and the dungeon after this, you get to fight 2 large golem bosses. What am I doing? Oh yeah, transfer. Like everywhere it's a big deal. And then the boss is always like some huge ornate door. And in this dungeon, it's just a normal floor, and it's just a different gate at the end. And it's like, still has that, you still have to do that whole floor to get to the next one, So yeah, this dungeon has its own little special thing that way, I guess. By not having big special ornate stuff happen. I have no reason to kill you. I will let you live. Alright, I am a merciful cat. No, you can live too. It's Fish Appreciation Day, and cats appreciate fish. You, however, are undead and need to die. Oh, you know what? Now I just remembered. There's a bit of a special floor. That's what it was. It's not the boss fight special floor. They do get to fight the captain dudes, I guess. Fight one of him and 2 of his lackeys, and then you can't progress any further. So I guess it's at least it kind of follows the trend. But again, the boss room is the key, though. You have to use a different gate key to exit the last floor. Making different keys. Doors, and more doors. You know what? You guys, it's your lucky day. I'll just leave. I'm stuck on a hook. Has been hooked on phonics. Good time playing this game. It doesn't really feel like time passes while I'm playing it. And I look at the clock and I'm like, oh goddamn. Ah yes, the map. This is the best room to have the map in. The last room. You know, it happens way more to me that the map is in the last room than it ever does that it's in the first room. Way more. It's a conspiracy. See, 1 cannon, 1 dude, and this is the halfway point. So we'll beat these guys, we'll teleport out, we'll build half the village, and then we'll get Ruby. I think that's... we'll see how long that takes. If that takes less than half an hour, if it's still before 2 when I'm done, we'll see if it'll take another second half. Oh god, I thought I had more time. Alright. That cannon just kind of annoying me. Alright. Didn't expect to require effort for this. I'll take a more strategic approach. endurance +1. So yeah, you need Ruby with a fire elemental weapon to open that door. But this should have escape powder in it, which would be super cheeky. Now, the hook, right? Because then you need it for the gate key afterwards. That'll leave my inventory when I teleport away. Alright. I believe this house has fairy chests in it when I open here, because I have all this outlaw in my inventory. Cheese, gourd. Switch to first person mode to make the search a little easier. Oh, he's got a boat though. Agent Gibbs up in here. Alright, let's sell to him real quick. Obviously, all thrown items. Alright, we need some feathers, and that's really it. Pretty good on everything else. 1, 2, 3. In case you guys are curious, I'm keeping one of each weapon because I totally reserve the right to Broken Dagger one of them and sell it for like 14k if I really need the money. Welcome to Queens. Let's see if there's any fairy chests that spawned in the village itself first before I start building around. It doesn't look like any have spawned, so they'll probably just all be on houses, which is okay, it makes the search easier. Alright. So, let's organize these. There we go. I always put we'll do the king setup first, it'll be nice and easy. And the king, I just throw him up here. What makes the king happy is having road tiles for his car to drive on. And the sheriff wants to be nearby. Do I not have the last part of the fountain? I guess I don't have the last part of the fountain. Whatever. I like to put the fountain down here. I don't remember if I've ever put it anywhere else before, but put the fountain down here. Joker likes to be as far as possible from the sheriff. He is the only house that you can, in the whole game, that you can 100% like this, that's actually a person's house, without being able to talk to him. And the reason for that is that he won't talk to you at all until you get a search warrant from the sheriff. Can you guess what her third item is going to be? I'll give you a hint. Starts with fish, ends with cart. Drop her there. She likes to be down here because that way she has access to the wharf. She can fish and then sell her fish. Pretty simple. Did I get all the pictures done? Yep, that's cool. Now I'll approach her again. I don't want your stupid fish. Cool thing is, at least you can sell it back to her. Although you usually aren't going to want to, because you can just use it as a backdoor key, but they mean absolutely nothing to me for this run. Alright. So I probably will never buy from her again for the rest of this run, but never say never, I suppose. Women could come up. Oh, there it is. There's one more. Anti-freeze. Got plenty of coolant. Jack will tell me to go screw myself. Sad. I think there's one on his roof. Nope, guess not. That's alright. Oddly, you can't go on the balcony, unless it's during a cutscene. Can't open this either, because it's not a Zelda game. You can open this though, and get some premium chicken. His lackeys are probably running around outside. Aha, yep, there's one. Or is that the sheriff? That's the sheriff. That's okay, we can talk to him too. I'm gonna just spend a few minutes down here running in circles looking for, people. Oh look, there's a fairy chest over here, it's just in the corner. Yeah, they won't ask for anything other than just like one thing for the house. Grass cake! Aha. Oh, I thought I ran into the other dude. But there he is, at the corner of the eye. Boss will decide, boss will decide. And then you ask him what he wants, and you actually go for something. Alright, I can get the main character for the area. There we go. Oh yeah, Jack wants to be down there too, I think. He wants to be near Rudy. Not Rudy, the other woman. Make sure you always have the ruby before you do Jack. Don't do Jack at all until King's House is done. And the reason for that is to get free stuff. It doesn't matter for this run in particular, but I'm doing it this way anyway. Just kinda ingrained into me. The reason is that, Jack will give you a big middle finger and be like, haha, why would I do anything for you? All you did was, you know, save my life and fix my store. But yeah, you do this first, then you get Ruby, and then Ruby shakes him down. He's a brutal guy. I like his style. I love that they're just talking about me like I'm not in the room. Yep. When you tap your cigar on a table, it spawns genie lamps. I don't know why people haven't been doing this for ages. And then he drops it. What a G. I honestly don't know why they're so afraid of her. I mean, I get that she's strangling him right now, but he did just allegedly call her for no reason. Alright. I've been naming every ally that I get after the boss that they are there to beat. There we go. I wonder if Lysea would have fit. But I think Ice Queen is more appropriate anyway. I was gonna go with Ice Witch, but whatever.
Hey!
Oh, where's that little boy? Maybe he's inside. There you are. Tell me your secrets, child. There should be a lot of witch parfaits lying around now that I have Ruby. But what's her starting defense? Oops, I need this. 23. That's pretty good comparatively, so I'm really not concerned. Alright. Aha. Alright. You complete the sheriff's office, he gives you a warrant to go investigate Jack's place, and then you, go shake that guy down. Alright, not Jack, Joker, my apologies. Come inside, the sheriff is waiting. Now to go invade someone's privacy. Let's see, do I want to go straight there? Or do I want to build the store first? Oh, and then and everything else is filled. Okay. So we'll just go and drop them over here. That way he'll be closer to the other place, the watery. She wants to be next to the fountain, so I'll grab the chest first. I think she just wants to be near the fountain. I get the store isn't open, but where is he? Horizon scan. The heck are you, boy? Did I not put him in? I just don't have him. Duh. Alright, well, anyway. That's odd. You know, if this guy's so innocent, why is he running from the law? The spirit he's telling me about right now is the reason why dude on the docks is immortal. I saw nothing with these useless crystals. I'll tell you what, I'll sell you back some of those useless crystals. Help you expand your inventory. Oh, that's right. I have Ruby now, so I'll be running back to the Norman village real quick just to buff her. There we go. I did a wind gem. Can I sell this? No, I can't. I didn't think so. Wasn't going to, but I thought I'd check. Can Tone eat it? I didn't think so. It'd be super funny if you would feed someone else's comfort food to the wrong person. They just not gain anything out of it. So for those of you who don't know how this works, flip the dagger, talk to the shopkeeper, switch to this page, scroll all the way down, go over to here, all this is up, sideways and edge at the same time. This is good for a couple different things, but primarily using it to cut out the amount of time I'd have to spend grinding. Alright. save here, just so I can go back in without having to worry about not having saved. Oh, I missed 3 Atla. That's why. That's why I didn't have Jack. Alright, alright. Alright. Let's test out Ruby's power. We'll use her. We'll keep her on fire for now. Look at that damage. Alright, don't have any keys yet. When it comes to ranged attackers, the damage they deal scales directly with how close they are to the target. Ruby in particular, though, can charge up her magic attacks to do additional damage on top of that. So when I'm at point blank and charge all the way, look how much damage this does. Boom! So that's why she's going to be the MVP now that I have her. By far, definitely the strongest character in the game. She has range, she has death, not only that, but she deals magic damage, which most things are not highly resistant to, if at all, and she has the best scaling for her antis. So, it's just best all around. She does have lower attack than the main character, so like if you have his ultimate weapon, he'll do as much if not more damage physically. But you know, until then she just steamrolls. Sprout! So that's the part of the fountain I was missing. I was very confused as to why I was missing those parts. Repair powder. Alright. So that's all the outlet for the floor, and I have the key. So I'm gonna get out, leave the dungeon, fix those few places I forgot to finish, and then, or rather couldn't finish for some reason. As we've discussed. And then I'll come back in and take on the second half of this dungeon. Welcome to Queens. There's Jack. There's this lantern, so you can tell me that he wants these two things here and there. And then I'll put the spout in the fountain. And I'll go talk to Jack, who should be sitting behind his counter. He wants to be near the watery. Everyone needs water, right? But I think he just wants to hit on the girl. Obviously I should have dropped some new fairy chests for coming out of the floor with Atla, but I'm not going to search the whole town for like the 2 chests that would have spawned as a result. So we'll just pick them up later. Also I'm going to spin this around and throw it here, because I think she wants to be here. Or closer to the fountain anyway. And now let's shake this guy down for some items. Items that I'm not going to use, obviously, but this is my Let's Play portion, I suppose. Drop by Jack's Explorer for weapons big and small. Just so you know, I don't give gifts, so don't get your hopes up. And then here she comes. Look at that face. He has his weapon at the ready. Nice. Single tier. Big Buck's hammer. And I believe I also get a platinum ring for Ruby. Pretty sure those don't equip automatically. Just want to make sure that they don't. They don't. Excellent. So we should be all set. Alright. Second half of the dungeon, take 2. Layer 9. Ready Player 9. Line the shot up. Wow, on this floor, you can go screw yourself. Alright, well, we'll use Goro. Where do you get off dodging my attacks? So rude. Ah. You know what? This calls for a charged attack. Second floor. I believe that's part of the storeman's house for this village. I forget his name. I think it ends with a B. Wonderful guy, very friendly. Bad matchups. Okay, so I don't have the timing for that. You know what, I'll just take the experience loss and kill him with her and not worry about it. That is a lasting hitbox. So even if you miss, like this, he'll walk into the hitbox and die. Which is pretty nice, especially if you're up against enemies that you don't want to get near, but you can aggro or bait. Yeah, the chariots are the only things that make this dungeon particularly hard. Like I said, the masks are relatively easy to deal with once you have their number. thus your pillars, once enemies, are now friends. And a carrot for all you rabbits out there. That's right, I wanna kill that with her if I can avoid it. Is this gonna be a king mimic? Let's find out. Nope, it's gonna be a chest. Let's guess explosion. Nope, it's poison. Bandit slingshot. About time I got one of those. Bandit slingshots are one of 2 items in the whole game that have steel on them naturally. My last playthrough, they would drop in like trees, you know, they're everywhere. Ah, there's a chariot in here, isn't there? Oh. Well, let's see. Maybe we can make this work. Sit down. Yeah, no, I don't like this dance. Alright. Alright, I'll take that trade. Basker. Aha, I knew it started with a B. He's the storage dude for Queens. So no more Atla on the floor, but enemies galore. So let's check for the key. Nope, so I guess we'll go kill some stuff. Oh, of course, there's 2 of them. One of them probably has the key, too. We just my luck. It was truly unfortunate, but bound to happen eventually. Fighting more than one of these at once is just awful. It's just gonna happen. We just got to take the piss. Oh, really? Oh, I must have just clipped me. Well, just wasting stuff. That's alright. Love it when it's a floor like this and I still have to kill every enemy. I'm just gonna keep pressing X until you die, man. Come over here and take it. Game of stupid hide and seek. I wonder which of these floors can be the Ruby only floor. Not this one apparently. Not that I'm not gonna use her anyway. That's my favorite thing in the world. Like, oh no, it's the Ruby only floor. I mean, every other dungeon, you know, you have to use that character. It's kind of frustrating. You have to use them right away, but with her, it's really no penalty. King Mimics always deal half your hit points with their attacks. So letting them hit you is not a big deal, just don't let them hit you more than once. I'll switch back to Ruby, get that, there's stuff back up. Is that everyone in the room? Yeah. Come on, there you go. Oh no. Time is it? 2 o'clock? Alright. So I'll go for another half hour and then I'll see if I beat the boss or not in that amount of time. Oh, there was a trap. The pillars have become my friends, but the camera is still my enemy. I deserve that for being too aggro. Whatever. I'll just dump another fruit on her. I'm trying to get her stats up now anyway. Ruby's definitely the MVP. Oh yeah, I'm still using fire. Alright, so these things take more damage from fire, but that's alright. They attack so fast, it's so frustrating. Stamina drink. Just so I can keep my fruits up, I'll use cheese this time. Despite me playing very sloppily for this particular floor, this is going pretty well. Hello new people, welcome to my Dark Cloud 1 default weapon challenge run. Friend's feather has disappeared. Sad news. I have more somewhere. Oh, here we go. Alright. I'll just go straight away from the start. Ow. Forget about the range on those things sometimes. Mighty healing. It's really one of the greatest things in this game. that's another floor down. To the next floor. And that's the power of holy. Like I said before, most of the things here are alright, well, there you go. Got the key in 2 kills. So let's just look for the way out. We're good. Or I might just see how many mighty healings I get. Holy crap. Oh, an ice block. Only a useless item that you don't have to discard, because it will discard itself. I'm just ran right past that. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Worst key in the game. Get out of here. Oh crap, well, whatever. I was gonna have to repair it eventually anyway. Alright. Mimic? It is! It's always scary to see a guy battling after you. I gotta tell you, my first playthrough of the game, they were definitely the enemies that terrified me the most. In case you're curious, by the way, if you didn't already know, the gems, you have to shoot these with the element that they are, which you can tell by the color. And so, eventually you get to a pretty crappy point because you need to always have a weapon on you that has the element that it needs to open. So you can get yourself in a pretty bad situation with it. Of course, I have all attributes max, so it's not a big deal, and I'm using default weapon only, so there's no, I would never get screwed out of it. But if you happen to like pick up a brand new, so you get the platinum ring, which only has like ice and holy, I'm pretty sure, and then you start that way, you know. Actually, we can check right now, just for the sake of confirm my suspicions. Attribute, do you see? Oh, not even holy, just ice. So like, if you put that on and you get cursed, and then you have to open that door, you're like, well, guess I'm not getting through that door. It really sucks if the exit's on the other side of it. Well, it happened to me, but oh, that's right, it's a limited zone, so I can't switch. It's fine. We have everything we need here anyway. I kind of actually needlessly played through all that, didn't I? Oh well. Yeah, that's a year for being tired. But still, got a lot of good stuff out of that, so it wasn't all for naught or anything. 100% completion. I'm really tired. That's why I'm... So, I'm just gonna autopilot it through most of that floor. Not a game mode, by the way. Autopilot is what I call what I do when I just like zone out. Focusing more on what I'm saying than what I'm doing with my gameplay, you know. But hey, it's so much fun. Why wouldn't I just use her and clear the whole floor? Medu! Reference to a Gorgon. Now I can switch between my people and heal them all. Though I'm pretty sure I haven't switched to them since the last time I was in one of these. But it's still just a habit. Oh, a rotten fish. I thought that smelled fishy. Let's just ditch that now. Holy water! Alright, I thought that there was another one of them behind me. I was much more scared. Anybody is not much of a threat. Her attacks will status you, so they're not great, and she does have range with her stick, but, yeah, Ruby doesn't give two craps about anyone. Oh look, I wonder if any of these are mimics. Honestly, it'd be pretty amazing if none of them were. Oh. Alright. I was thinking I'd trade better with it the first time. That's alright. Plenty of health to waste. Most annoying thing about mimics is that momentary iframes. Usually much better about fighting them. They're getting tons of transpilers off of them tonight, though. I appreciate that, to be honest. Apparently they have 221 health. Yeah, that's definitely a holy if I ever saw it. It can be hard to tell some of them apart, but they're pretty obvious usually. I explained it before in a previous video, but the reason I keep upgrading my rings, despite the fact that their stats are maxed right now, is that the weapon hit points is not currently maxed, so I need more of that. More of that good stuff. Mimics are probably some of the harder enemies in the game to deal with, being as defensive as they are. But I'm just so jaded and so used to killing them that it's pretty become a cakewalk, you know? pretty sure they're like either 16, 17, or 19 floors. I don't quite remember. But we're coming up on the end stretch here. Range characters are pretty easy mode if you've got a good handle on the mechanics of the movement and you know how to deal with the enemies that can block, just bait the right attacks in the right order. But threat assessment is important. Like Sand can block, so you have to stay close enough to him, but the point is, as long as you don't try to make it too much easy mode, you can handle it. Because you have to stay close enough that they want to attack you and then hit them while they're attacking. But it doesn't take much more than a few minutes with each monster to learn where that range is for them. It's most difficult with the enemies in the Sun Moon Temple because their block spamming is by far the most frustrating. Other than the dudes in the Demon Shaft, of course, who take the cake in all monster categories. There's the Mask of Prague, huh? CCI blocks. So you wait till he's got to stab you in the face, or spit poison at you. Oh. I guess the hitting you with the blade also has a chance to poison, which I'm not used to, but I guess it happens. Alright, let's get that poison off me. I'm gonna ditch these while I'm in here. I got bread. Let's eat some bread. My weapon, I can heal later. I still have a couple more shots before I care. That's the exit. So I don't have the key. Yeah, I don't have the key. So, like I said before, your enemy is the camera. Oh yeah, I should probably upgrade my weapon. So the best way to deal with it is to keep your ears open. Because every enemy makes distinct noises, so you know what you're up against when you're entering the room for the most part. Especially when you have the gem or some mod, so running into the room you know what where the monster placement is. Speaking of the gem, and here's probably the map if I'm lucky. They tend to be in the same room a lot of the time. It's very rare that they're separated, but, I mean, often enough, but usually they'll be in the same room. No key. Probably one of those two chests over here. And then this will require either her or Goro. Yep, look at that. Holy, please. Oh, I missed. There you go. Ah. This Nazi meadow behind me. Ah. Ice. It's just gonna be the shipwreck key. There it is. Ship cabin key, I apologize. Makes me wonder what's gonna be in here though. Oh, it's a big chest. Are you gonna be a King Mimic? You are. Alright. Good. more chests. I think I just got the floor key, did I not? I did not. It's always on the last dude. No, I do have it. There it is. I'm just complaining for no reason. There we go. And there's the key, we're done. It's over. Alright. Wow. Got ganked. So, I'll probably keep streaming for like 10 minutes, whether that means beating every floor to the boss or not. And it really depends on if it's a 17 or 19 floor dungeon. I'm trying to remember, but it's a little beyond me at the moment. I'm pretty tired. I think 10 minutes is enough time to at least finish this floor and one or two others. And then, Wednesday night, I will pick back up with the finishing of the village in the last couple floors. This way. I need to kill you. This is probably one of the harder dungeons for people who are colorblind, or hard of sight in general, because trying to see things in here is bad enough, but then on top of that, when the atlas is such a similar color to the ship, you know? Oh no, that's where the exit was. I'm just coming back this way for no reason. Ow. Stabbed again. Oh, I need Ruby. Again with the holy. Lots of holy. Lots of holy going on today. Actually, I think it's... yeah, that's... we're running here just to stop in and heal everybody. I'm pretty sure everyone else is still healed good. Move? Thanks. Okay, cool. Alright. Rotten fish again. I should just assume that's what he's gonna drop every time and not bother picking it up. Because that it's gonna be either rotten fish or flapping fish every time, and I'm just gonna do the rotten fish either way. I wonder what divine roses are more weak to, if it's holy or if it's fire. There you go. So that's 160. $158. So yeah, so it's about the same apparently. So it's probably the 2 steps back I took that made the difference in damage. So the attributes probably are equally effective on it. Keg. More. Back to the exits, so we know there's at least one more floor. I knew there's other 17 or 19 either way though, already. But now we have confirmation. Very important part of the house. A Gorodor. It's been a whole like 12 floors since we've had one of these. Let's do this. You and me, chariot. Get cloud disperses right before it hits me. 360 no scope. And we're done here. You know what? I'll use one of my treasure chest keys. I want another platinum ring. Where's the chest? Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. And there's one more outlaw on the floor. I guess we'll go grab that. Oh, I didn't actually want to get on that. Alright, now let's check out this chest real quick. Before we skedaddle on floor 17. to the next floor. I can hear the rotating blades next to me. Ah, there you go. Sorry. Felt the need to clear my throat. Maybe I'll hire a pro editor to edit that out. Not really, I don't really care. Just forces the room. Deal with them from the higher ground. Alright, there we go. Phil! Don't remember who Phil is. Oh, he's probably the guy who... He's probably Reverend Phil. He probably is the church dude. Never bothered to remember his name. Wait the attack. Stab in the face. Why would this, what do you think it would ever be necessary for this to be in a ship, you know? Feather. Oh, good. One weapon hit point more. Thanks. That much closer to 99. Alright. Oh, that's something we're picking up. I guess. Alright, yeah, see how that exit on the map is a different shape than normal? That is because that is not just a regular exit. I see that's yellow. Here we go. So we gotta switch attributes to thunder, thunder, thunder. So yeah, check this out. It requires a different manner of key. It's not the hook thing like normal. So this is the last floor of the dungeon. Alright, enough goofing around. Let's kill her quickly. Treasure key! Of course. I mean, that's kind of cool that they dropped them. Alright. So. Nothing left here. I could, like, sprint back to heal, but it's not worth it. We will mind connect with the Fairy King and get our butts out of here. Tell you what, since we do have everything now, I may as well just complete the village now. Is that a back door? Can I go in the back door? I cannot. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna run in here real quick first, and is that locked? No, it's supposed to go in here. Alright. Already checked it up. Alright. Pretty good. Maybe we'll sell some stuff to him real quick too. Running low on feathers as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4 should do it for now. No, okay, never mind. I totally had plenty. Whatever, I'll sell one back to him. Now I just never have to worry about feathers again. No, that's not true. I'm gonna run out of these by literally 3 floors. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Well, this run I burned through a ton in the first half of this dungeon. At least it felt that way. Alright. So I'll finish the town real quick, just so that way next time I hop on, I can just beat her. Susie's store. Need Susie and store components. Hello, Susie. Oh, how fitting. How fitting indeed. So, when you talk to her, let's get the items. Okay, so you get the event. And then she asks me what to name the store. And you choose Fighting Watery, and then she'll sell you stamina potions. Ta-da! As well as bombs and other things that you can use for combat, which is pretty cool. And their price mark, MSRP, 300 gil, which is a steal. Alright. Is there a chest over here too? I'm losing my mind. That's right, I'll just... shit. Come on, you can do it. There it is. There'll be fairy chests all over town. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open. Warrior's Washery, it says from the sky, which is fine. Now, Basker heard a rumor where apparently, what the heck? A lamp. Why do I not have another lamp? Did I miss another atlas somewhere? I must have missed another atlas somewhere in the dungeon. I'm sleeping on the job, guys. I'm sleeping on the job. Alright, yeah, Basker heard a rumor where if you go to high places, your business will be better. So he wants to be up here. There, well, nothing particular, but I believe this business in a higher place brings small business. So I guess the start of the next run will actually be finding where I missed that one Atla. Or more. What's my collection? Oops, come on, our analysis. Collection 97%, yeah, I'm missing one or two, it's super weird. But it's not the first time tonight, so I'm very clearly just super tired and missing things. Alright. I put this here like this. A stone. Thank you for that wonderful donation, game. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Sells for 1, deals like maybe 5 damage, non-elemental, best item of the game. It's way too good for this run. That's why I'm not allowed to use them. Alright. pocket. Yeah, Phil. Reverend Phil. Phil and I, the ministry guy. I guess I'm missing part of that too. Alright, well anyway, where's the rest of Basker's store? May as well throw that on there real quick. I'll arrange the trees and road later. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm missing this, and I'm missing that. I mean, at least I have everything for Lana's store. Pretty sure she wants to be up here, so she'd be close to her son. Let me guess. Oh, that was a gourd. Alright, well anyway. But luckily it was a mellow banana. Alright. Exposition dump. It gives me a gooey peach. What a bitch. Thanks for nothing. Look, another gooey peach. You know, you could just have this right back. Let's talk about that. So yeah, missing 1, 2 pieces. I'm just being really sloppy tonight. So this is a fortune teller who reads her fortune by riding your face. And we'll get to witness that really quick. Boom. See, I wasn't kidding. It's kind of ridiculous. It's even called pumpkin panty fortune telling, in case you had any doubts. Oops, that's it. That's all there was to that fortune. Needless to say, now I come and I ask her about it. I get this little cutscene about how she has no idea what she's talking about. And just for the sake of getting this done now, I'm gonna see where I missed those two outlaw. Alright, both on layer 15. That makes it nice and easy. Then we'll 100% the village, and I'll take on the queen later. It's probably one of these scenarios where it was in the corner of a room that I ran through. Ah, great. I guess I should have expected that to be the case. Come on. It's always the last one you check when you need something bad. Can you touch the sphere, please? Are you serious? Lamp. request is all the way down as low as 60. I'll have to take a look around to see who's not happy. I wonder how many of these... It might just be because I haven't talked to a couple people yet. I think I also have to beat the boss. One of those areas. You know how it goes. I don't think I have anything to store. I just... Alright, let me just go do the cathedral and then I'll get off. Cliche. And then he tells me the story about the queen, how she was supposed to be married here, and the terrible curse, and how as a result, and everyone who gets married here now ends up dying or breaking up or something like that. Alright. Let me take a look. Are you happy? The tower is a source to take a star. If the cathedral was close to the tower, it'd be easier for me to listen to the gods. I don't think the cathedral would face the ocean. Okay. There we go. Lately I've been very accurate. I think it's because of the white snake. Oh, wait. That didn't ask you the right question. Oh, you can tell I'm exhausted. I thought that's what I wanted. Yeah. I think it's because of the white snake. Oh, so she's happy. I think that's all she needs. She doesn't care where she is as long as she has her white snake. And he's far away from the sheriff. Any requests? Thanks for getting me close. Thank you much. So that means happiness. Yeah, you can save yourself a lot of time. If they say thank you, it means they're happy. You know? Okay, see, so he doesn't think he's near the watery for some reason. I only run into this problem with this village. Like, maybe you literally need to be adjacent? Is that gonna make you happy? Yep, there it was. You need to be that much closer. Are you close enough to your son? Apparently you're not close enough to your son. You close enough to your son now? Yep. Yeah, see? Nitpickers. Maybe that should be the name of this place. Nitpicker Village. Where are you, Sheriff? Well, let's see if this sheriff is one of the unhappy people by the simple move it test. Where I take him and I drop him somewhere completely different and see if it affects happiness levels. Yep, so he was happy. Okay. I'll check on Joker. Let's do the same test for Joker. So Joker was happy. King was happy. We've established that she's happy. I just finished her. Are you not close enough to the fountain? Hey. Thank you for the romantic fountain. Okay, so she's close enough to the fountain. He's probably close enough to her now, it seems. She said thank you. I just confirmed that he's happy. I just confirmed that she's happy. I just confirmed that he's happy. So I guess the only thing to do now is beat the boss and see if that gets me that last 10%. So anyway, that's where we have it. We'll call it there for tonight. Thank you guys for tagging along for as long as you were here. It was a longer stream than normal, but you know, that's fine. 8 hours in, and we have almost completed the third village. Anyway, thanks for tagging along for this little challenge run. Good night.